I believe the average student now graduates with just shy of $30,000 in debt. And granted, over the course of a lifetime, a person with a college degree is going to earn roughly $90,000 to $100,000 more than someone who doesn't have a college degree. That's great, but you're talking over the course of a lifetime. Meanwhile, you're saddled with this debt, and then a lot of people are understandably asking, well, why would I pay so much money for a bachelor's degree when it's not really going to necessarily prepare me for a career? The intention of a gap year, one of its many, is to both have the time to explore internally and figure out what you want, but also it's a tremendous opportunity to step outside and experiment with a lot of different potential careers. The possibilities that are out there in this digital age for expanding on a career are tremendous, but one of the biggest limitations is our ability to explore beyond what we know. So if your dad was a doctor, great, he probably wants you to be a doctor. If your mom was a lawyer, she probably wants you to be a lawyer. But at what point are we in a culture starting to ask, what do you want to do? Because I'll contend that passion is a better predictor of success than IQ will ever be. And part of what that means is discovering what you're passionate about, because it's not necessarily going to land in your lap, certainly not if you go high school to college to career. You're walking a pretty prescribed path, and part of what doing a gap year is taking the time off of the prescribed path to explore a little bit of what it might look like for you. The value to a student who takes gap year is great. It's better GPAs, more engaged in campus activities, more likely to graduate on time, more motivated in most aspects of their academic life, as well as, when you look at it, more satisfied once they hit their careers. Students are graduating into a very difficult job market. 88% of students who have taken a gap year have said that it's significantly helped with their employment prospects. A gap year, if you think about it, a student who's motivated is going to turn into an employee who's motivated. A student who gets better GPAs, which gap year students do, is also going to reflect better on a CV. No surprise there. A student who has a degree of worldly experience is going to better interface with a variety of different perspectives. One of mankind's greatest limitations is that we can only dream as big as we've seen. So if you're to dream about possible futures, if you're to dream about what happiness looks like, you really need to push that boundary for what you've been exposed to.